Hi guys, welcome again to my channel. Today I will speak a little bit about the Regera Decal, and I would like to explain the truth behind the way we got it. Okay. Unfortunately, I recorded a very long speech, something around 40 minutes, when I was driving back home last week. But accidentally, I noticed that the audio was very bad. So it was really hard to, let's say, to filter the noise and to enhance the voice. So at the end, I decided to do another voiceover, let's say. So I don't want to stay too long in this video, guys. So I just want to recall you about the Bugatti special event. If you remember, guys, the community was really upset about the blueprints introduced for the Chiron, for the McLaren, for the Maserati Fieri. Fortunately, something that then Gameloft decided to change. Indeed, the Regera event, the Lamborghini Evo, were, in my opinion, something much better in terms of, let's say, availability and possibility to get the new cars. But I don't want to speak about it. I just want to mention the fact that the Bugatti Chiron was the first special event in which also they introduced the possibility to win this special decal. And if you remember, guys, in that occasion, the top 10 players placed in the leaderboard were able to get a special decal not only for them but also for their teammates. And at that time, my team, the RPM team, wasn't able to get into the top 10. If I remember correctly, I placed myself something around position number 30. But it was okay because nobody of us was able to get a 6-star Chiron. And since the race in Himalaya was 2 laps, it was very hard to get into the top position with only a 5-star Chiron. So no complaints about it, but let's move to the topic of the video, which was the Regera special event and special decal. Okay, speaking about the Regera special event, it introduced a novelty, in my opinion, because if you remember, guys, they put the possibility to collaborate between teammates. So basically, if your teammates were able to also achieve good results along the special event, you were also able to gain some extra blueprints useful then later for, let's say, collecting them and maybe upgrade your car to a better ranking. Okay. Now, coming back to the decal event, most of my teammates were not soft launch player. Actually, me neither, in the sense that I only played a few days during soft launch because I was too much involved in Asphalt date. So basically, none of us had a 5-star Chiron, so we had to compete against very good players with only 4 stars Regera, sorry, not Chiron. Anyway, this time the novelty was that Gameloft decided to give the decal not only to the top 10 players in the leaderboard, because there could be some, let's say, overlaps between teams, in the sense that 2 players of the same team could place themselves in the top 10. So at the end, 9 teams would have received the decal. And since they pretend to give the decal to 10 different teams at the end, they decide to give the decal to 10 different teams, right? Great. So it turned out that this move by Gameloft really upset the community. Let me explain why. So at the end of this special event, our best result in the final leaderboard was achieved by me with my 4-star Regera. With my time we were able to get in the position number, I don't remember actually the number, but I'm showing you right now in the video, so you can read it from the video. But it's not important the number in the leaderboard considered as a player, because it's important the number considered as a team, right? So at the end we placed ourselves in position number 9 regarding RPM Team A, and position number 10 regarding RPM Team B, and team wise. Okay, so when we went to collect our rewards, it turned out that nobody of us received the decal as a reward, basically. So since we were pretty sure about it, because we counted, and not only me but all our teammates counted independently the position we got in the leaderboard in terms of teams, okay, and we surely were 9 and 10, okay, according to the current leaderboard. Great, but I will discuss a little bit about it later. We expect to have the decal, but simply we didn't receive it in the moment we collect the reward. So I activated myself and I asked immediately to Gameloft some explanation. But let me explain you how I asked for it, because there is a misunderstanding going on in the community. Okay, so the fact is that there's a screenshot circulating in the community, in particular in Discord, in which it is shown that I wrote something like, I have the contacts, so don't worry guys, because we will get the decal. Indeed, that's true. That's a real screenshot. There's no shame to say that, but I will explain why I wrote that. The fact is that since I was sure about our placement, I found it like a little bit sad to not receive the decal, not only for me but also for all my teammates, of course. So I immediately asked Gameloft about some extra explanation, but my contacts are essentially the community managers, and they of course told me that they weren't charged about this let's say this topic, in the sense that they can't give any decal to anyone, because they are not the people that manage this thing. Okay, so they simply told me to forward my request to, if I remember correctly, Dennis, who was the nice guy from Gameloft that worked with the decal. Okay, and I wrote him, and immediately he told me that this is something to be discussed through a ticket. So he told me to open a ticket and write customer care, of course, and I replied and I told him yes, of course. So I wrote customer care. I'm showing you also during my speech, my voiceover, some images that shows you the fact that really I opened a ticket and I wrote a message to customer care. They replied me in few days. They replied me that this was something big to check by the single operator, so they forwarded my request to people that could have really investigated a little bit more about the decal issue, right? And yeah, so this was really a fair procedure, I would say, in the sense that I contacted customer care, and after, let's say, 1 week, more or less, I received a reply from customer care, and I'm showing you that I really received this reply, in which they essentially told me that I was right, because they checked it again, and according to their final leaderboard, which of course I suppose to be the right one, not the one that someone else is showing around, but the official one, because it's by definition the official final leaderboard. Okay, they told me that indeed our team were both into the top 10. In specific, they were 9 and 10. So they gave us the Decal, essentially. That is something at the end we deserve, because we placed ourselves according to the official leaderboard, final leaderboard they had. Okay, guys, we place ourselves in position number 9 and position number 10. And this is also the leaderboard I'm showing you guys, because the leaderboard I had, and not only me but also some of my teammates and also external players sent me, okay, the leaderboard they had was essentially the official one, because they took the video, they recorded the video of the final leaderboard when they collected their rewards, as I do, as I'm showing you right now to you guys. And if you start counting, you can immediately see that our team was in position number 9 and in position number 10. Okay, so all the big complaint that came later in the community was, as I'm showing you right now, totally unfounded, so essentially unfair, because all what I said was supported by official investigation by Gameloft and official videos that not only me but also other players recorded at the end of the event. So when the time to have official, let's say official videos was right, not 1 hour before the event ended, half an hour before the event ended, 1 minute before, 1 hour later. No, it's just when the event ended and when you went to claim your rewards, which means that in that moment when you claim your rewards, you simply have the official leaderboard, because it's the one that the Gameloft clean in order to give the rewards. So having said this, I was really disappointed, to be honest, to see the big hate spread in the community, spread that came from some teams that I don't want to mention right now, because it's not in the interest of this video, because the topic of this video is just to show you how we got the Decal, okay, in a fair and legit way, not like some people are going around saying, okay. And yes, I was saying that I was really disappointed about their behavior, especially because their behavior, let's say, came from a screenshot that someone, and I don't really want to know who was that someone took, and we don't know when, where. There's no credit tokens in that screenshot, just a random screenshot taken somehow, somewhere, okay. And with that screenshot, in which it's you can see that we are in position number 11, probably because there were some dirty move from someone to another team, or because they changed the name of their team just to take this screenshot. So it's a screenshot without any really consistency, I would say. That's why it's I would say also an unfair screenshot. But with this screenshot we really were so much targeted, and this is something that I would call it as a lack of respect, especially because at the end we deserved our Decal, because I spent around 6,000 tokens, and I'm showing you right now also a bill about it. It's not that I got free tokens from Gameloft or something. It's just I am a normal player like you, and I really put a big effort to achieve that time, and I found it like really disrespectful towards me, but also toward all my team, since we fight together to get this decal. And if we didn't get it initially, it was just a mistake by Gameloft, a mistake that they recognized, and they gave us the decal at the end. It's not that I asked for the decal anyhow, anyway, just because I want it. It's not like that, guys, okay? So this was something that I really wanted to say to all of you, because I don't want to you to have a different opinion about my team. I don't care about me, but about my team. And another last proof is that in the last special event, the Lamborghini Evo, we placed ourselves in position number 11, because I was really busy also, and nobody of us complained. I mean, at the end we were in the very last half an hour pushed out to top 11. We were top 10, but at the end we get position number 11. But it's the game. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and since we get position number 11, I don't see any motivation to go to Gameloft and ask for a compensation that we didn't deserve, right, guys? So as you can see from my garage, we didn't get any decal for that car. We got the decal just for the car we deserve. So this is what I wanted to say, you guys. Okay, more in general, I really want to forward you this let's say suggestion, that is to be a little bit more to have more respect towards the other players in general, because I see that the community is becoming really toxic, and this is something that to be honest I didn't face in Asphalt 8, which was a little bit more let's say relaxed as a game, also in terms of community. And we really need to think a little bit more about ourselves, about our results, and don't start accusing, pointing other players and other teams. Same story also holds for multiplayer. Okay, so that's all, guys. Really, the most important thing is that we all, guys, have respect of the other players. Okay, that's all I wanted to say, you guys. So thank you so much for following all this long speech, but I really owe this to my team, because they asked me to give a, let's say, not an official but almost explanation of what happened. Okay, because they were really targeted too much by the community, and this is something that I didn't like, honestly. Okay, so I hope in the future everything will go on smoother, and I'm sure that with the next event that is coming soon, which is of course the Lamborghini Terzo Millennio, I hope, let's say, I'm not sure, but I hope that the members of the community will collaborate more, and will help each other in a way that everyone will be able at least to unlock the Lamborghini Terzo. So this is at the end everything from my side. Thank you so much for following all my speech, and see you in the next video and in the next special event, which is the Lamborghini Terzo Millennio. Goodbye, guys. Thank you. bye.